Greetings, this is the Nihilistic Snake, and I'm ready for action. So, once again, I'm commentating on a top 5 worst YouTube channels of 2016. Not on X-Expert HD, though. This time, it's on a dude named Sig. That's pretty much all you need to know. So, let's get the show on the road.
What is going on, you sexy motherfuckers? Cancer is here today, back with another toxic commentary. So before—
Whoa! Slow down! Slow the fuck down!
So before we get in the show, I want to let you guys know we're doing the top 5 worst YouTubers of 2016 currently. Now, obviously, I should be in all 5 of these spots, but I'd rather not suck myself off and give some other cancerous content creators some time in the spotlight.
Okay, you cannot do self-deprecative humor, like, at all. You need to stop talking so fast, and you need to actually try and put more emotion into your voice. I know I sound kind of monotone at times, but at least I try to make myself sound more emotional when I want to tell a joke. You can do the same.
Green is not a creative color.
So coming at the number 5 spot, we might have quite a surprise to some of you young children who think Mr. VitalyzdTv is like some fucking Hollywood movie star. So the reason I decided to put him on this list is not because he fakes pranks or anything. I mean, come on. He's the most subscribed YouTube prankster. No way he fakes pranks.
Sir. Do you want your ass kicked?
Yo,
Robert?
we got the police coming, Robert.
Why are you talking shit, motherfucker?
But for real, how fucking stupid can you be? Stevie Wonder could have seen you switch the damn color on the buckets, and not to mention your fucking camera crew is recording literally in front of the actor you guys paid to do this prank.
What's going on? No, seriously, dude. Do you know what would help here? Explaining what the prank is supposed to be. Because I have absolutely no idea what they're doing. You don't even leave any links in the description to the videos you used here. I shouldn't have to go around looking for the context that you should be giving me. Also, one more thing about your description. You pretty much spoil who's on the list, like in the first paragraph. GG, jackass.
But it's 2016, you know, so let's cut some slack. Every prank on YouTube is fake nowadays. So I went scrolling through his recent videos and tried to find some other things, and apparently, I'm sorry guys, we screwed up on this man. He's saving young children and their parents money everywhere, all around the world. I mean, just take a look at this clip.
No, I'm not playing that part. You know what happens? VitalyzdTv nails these two dudes' earlobes to a fucking piece of wood. Sig doesn't even leave a warning or for cringe content. And believe me, this made me cringe like all fuck. This wouldn't be so bad if you didn't just make some shitty joke about how he's saving money on ear piercing. If you're gonna show something that'll most likely make your audience cringe or feel uneasy, you have to leave a warning.
Green is not a creative color.
I don't even know what to say at this point, guys. I really screwed up. I didn't realize he was actually such a good person, saving people like $10 on ear piercings everywhere in exchange for just HIV. I mean, it seems like a pretty good trade to me. HIV is contracted through blood tests with recycled syringes. I think the disease you're looking for in this case is tetanus. So coming at the number 4 spot, we have quite an interesting man, to say the least. He goes by the name of Vegan Games, which is already a bit weird, but what can I say? I'm a killer meme star. So I don't know much about this guy, but from the little bit of videos I have seen on him, he's a complete fucking psychopath and needs to be in a mental institution. So you're putting him on the list even though you admittedly don't even know a lot about him. Do I even need to explain why this is a problem? But for good measure I will. There's a good chance you don't know exactly what the deal is, you'll see what I mean in a bit, or the person might have learned from whatever mistakes you're calling him on. That's why extensive fact-checking is important. Just listen to this clip.
I fucking hate children. They literally make me sick. When I see babies in a commercial, I start to gag and almost throw up, and I have to look away and mute it. And when I see babies in a stroller, especially when they're crying, I just want to put my foot through the fucking thing and step on it until it's nothing but blood and pulp on the fucking pavement!
Yeah, here's what I was driving at in my last point. Vegan Games was clearly just doing that as a joke. Signs include how he's reacting to something like babies in an incredibly disproportionate manner, and when he starts yelling you can hear his voice waver as if he was holding back laughter, and how he's trying desperately to hold a straight face the whole time he starts yelling. But I'm sure you'll get around to that, won't you?
Like, who the fuck says this shit? Hitler wasn't even this bad. At least he put kids in camps and let them starve to death. You just want to straight out fucking kill them.
Or you could just get completely triggered like Jack Barnes at a maternity ward and come up with one of the most spurgy comparisons I've ever heard since Mr. Enter comparing Mr. Pickles being a good gross-out show to being a good murderer. Great to see your critical thinking skills are being utilized to their full potential.
I'm not sure if this guy is being serious or just wants attention. I know Leafy did make a video on him, but either way, this is still a bit fucked up. I mean, don't you realize you were a kid at one point? What if your parents just fucking jumped up and down on your head like it's a fucking trampoline?
Overreaction, overreaction. Don't you think that you're taking this a bit too far?
So coming at the number 3 spot, this one shouldn't be much a surprise at all to you guys. It's the man himself, Joey Salads. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know him by now from all the drama he's been in and a lot of Scarce's videos. So if you don't know what he did, basically the day after the massive Orlando shooting, I'm sure you guys know about that, this genius thought it'd be a good idea to go out and film a Islamic versus Christianity social experiment.
Allah Akbar!
So yeah, no shit, people are gonna be scared of someone running around screaming Allah Akbar in a different language and then throwing a suitcase in front of you and then running away like they're being chased by a fucking cheetah.
Okay, I watched that video, and the point of his video was to compare Islamic extremist reactions to Christian extremist actions. Notice how everyone bugged out at the Muslim one, and everyone just laughed at the Christian one. Now, I'm not saying I like Joey Salads' work, because I really don't. But if you're gonna explain something he did, explain it all. Don't half-ass it.
So if you think this was bad enough, apparently, according to Scarce's videos, he thought it'd be a great idea to put Orlando shooting as a fucking tag in the video. I don't know about this, these are only tags I can see now, but if you did this, you're a fucking piece of shit, Joey. Even more so than you are now. But wait, there's more. So apparently this guy didn't think this was enough, so he had to go out and film another fucking social experiment on the same thing basically, but this time an Islamic discrimination social experiment to make it even that much worse. So if you guys want to watch that, you guys can go ahead and check it out yourself, but I can't show it on my channel. It's too toxic even for my channel.
Yet you have no problem with showing earlobe crucifixion. Dumb
At the
fuck.
number 2 spot, we have another quite strange YouTuber that I don't know much about named Onision. So I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, this was the type of person my parents told me to stay away from when he asked if I wanted candy. So you guys may or may not even know of this guy. The only reason I honestly knew of him was just because of Leafy's rant video on him. So I was trying to do a little bit of research to figure out why people hated this guy, and it didn't take me long to find this.
There's Filthy Frank, who appears to have brain damage. It's almost like he's uglier Markiplier. Oh, he does disgusting things in bathtubs? Been there, done that. Clearly he's not pandering to fangirls making those faces.
He's making fun of Filthy Frank! Oh no!
Apparently this emo-looking fucking child molester thinks he can make fun of Papa Frank and other amazing YouTubers. Like, you should be worshipping Filthy Frank. He literally taught you how to cut yourself correctly.
Remember, kids, sideways for attention, long ways for results. End it.
I will find you, Onision, and I'll take all the children that you have locked up in your basement and let them spit on your fucking grave after I'm done with you.
Really? That's it? For all the things you could have hated Onision for, you went and put him this high on the list because he made fun of a user you like. Sig, what brand of paint did you eat when you were a kid?
So last, and certainly the most cancerous, it's the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Coming at the number 1 spot, we have the DJ himself, Killer Keemstar.
I'm gonna skip his segment on Keemstar since he actually does a good job on covering him. Instead, I'm gonna cover his outro statements.
Green is not a creative color.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I did put a lot of time and effort into making this video, so hopefully it was less cancerous than my last one. Let me know what you guys would like to see a top 5 of next, and as always,
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Hooray for abrupt endings with media clips! So now that the video's over, I shall give my final thoughts. This was much better than X-Expert HD's list, but it still fell short because of his presentation. Sig, learn to explain things to your audience and come up with better reasons that aren't one-dimensional. In essence, fully understand the topic before you talk about it to the masses. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is the Nihilistic Snake, slithering out of here.
Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire.